Welcome, Leo, to 1111 Tarot, as well as cross watchers or anybody that this message is for. It could be for anybody. If the message connect, if the key to move forward drew you in, that is the message that I channeled. So let's go ahead and get started. So this board is called the 1111 Wheel of Life, and I will be explaining it further. There's air, there is earth, there is fire, and there is water. We come in through the east, that's where the sun rises, and we walk this medicine wheel all the way around to our north node so that we're in balance, and we're constantly working our way to the center, which is our great spirit. There's a lot of aspects and it can be very complex, but this is basically a portal in itself that is activated much like a medicine wheel. It's got numerology, astrology, and I will be getting into much greater detail in the near future. Now, I do have a gift for everybody coming up. It's free to you guys. I'm very excited. And that starts in January. And with that, the clue this week is you have all the tools. That's all there is to the clue. Last week's was the fool jumped off the cliff. This one is you have all the tools. All right? So hit subscribe, put subscribe down below, or maybe you know that answer. All right, my lovely Leos. What key do we need? No, I don't know it any more than you. I was just given that as the message, the key to move forward. So let's start. As the Great Spirit starts us off with a number 38. Let me see if I can grab that for you. Number 38. And it's great because it says honesty is essential. And it says speak with love and truth. What's interesting is it's talking about honesty is essential, but I see a mask. And so I think we're about to learn, Leo, and I'm sure you're about ready to be like, I've heard this too many times. Well, I'm just saying, the mask's gotta go. This is going to be a very in-depth message, and so I can't hide the message. I give it to you as the truth. Speak with love and truth. And I love you, Leo, I do. But the mask is what I am being drawn to. Which means we need to get real. We're going to be getting real, folks, okay? I love you guys. All right. Now, in case I didn't say it, everything's been pre-shuffled, pre-smudged, as well as premeditated on. And I do rely on Archangel Michael for my messages. He holds my hand, and he is my protector. So, here we go. Now, this was Whispers of Love. That's what this deck is. And now we're going to switch over to the Threads of Fate. And we're going to put our air, our earth, our fire, and our water. Now, what's beautiful about this spread is this air is our 5D. It's all about our thoughts, our words, how we communicate telepathically. It's in the 5D. This is manifestation starting. It's what we think. It's what we feel. It's our subconscious. And then it moves into this emotional time frame of trial and error. And we go through growth here with trust and love. And this is where it's in between the 3D and the 5D, or the 5D and the 3D. So it's starting to become tangible and communicated. And then we move up into the 3D world, which is our material realm. And this is all about introspection, dreaming, and the experience. And then we go through what are the lessons that we pulled out of this event, and what are we on the right path? What can we do to take the highest path? We have cleansing, renewal, and purity, and this is our spiritual success. All right, my lovelies. Now, on the outside here, I have oracle cards, which tell me the cycle that you're in. We all go through transitions and cycles. So, here is where we are currently in our cycle. And then here is where we are headed and what we've got to do. Because there's usually a hidden message in those cards. And then when we get into the life cycle, the mind, the concept, the emotional, as well as the 3D and the spiritual success, I like to incorporate the tarot. And this is just an older deck that I have. I don't even know the name of it, but it is foiled and it's beautiful. And we're going to use that to fill in all of our spots. This card is Illumination. Now I'm just going to make sure I've got the deck upright. I believe I do. I try not to shuffle the deck in a way that everything's upside down, because I do not like to take reverses unless they just come upon me. Then I know. All right, my lovelies. We're just about done setting up the board, and then I'll give you a look and let you see what our beautiful board is. And it works so beautiful because we can get right down into, like, the signs are lined up. All the numerology on the board adds up to 3, 6, and 9. So we're with oh, that kind of came out from the bottom. So we're going to take that. It hit the, I wouldn't say bottom. I think it was the third card down. Let's get everything straightened out here. I'm going to lean back. You might hear my chair squeak or roll. And this is this beautiful board. And I just absolutely love the way that it came together. It's very, very, very balanced. My ancestors helped me divine this board with co-creating with the divine. So let's get started with your read. All right, honesty is essential. Let's see where you are in your current cycle. It says, Leo, a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. So this is a balanced feeling, and you're going to win either way. Remember, you need to stay honest. It's essential. Speak with love and truth, and that is really going to excel you into this cycle, is just remembering to be the real you. Look at the bigger picture. The higher self always looks at the bigger picture. It says full moon in Sagittarius, okay? Now, we do have that coming up on the 30th of December, 2020. What do you think about that, Leo? That's pretty incredible. So this message is, like I told you when I started, I felt like this was a very strong message, or at least that's what I felt. Not sure if I expressed it. All right, we're going to go into the 5D. And this is what the whole collective overall is trying to communicate from the 5D. Ooh, I love it. See, this win-win outcome is forecast. And look, we have movement, my lovelies. Beautiful movement. This snake is all about shedding the skin and getting that newness and rebirthing a new beginning. That's beautiful. And that's in the 5D. So it's a win-win. We're rebirthing. And we have to stay true to ourselves is what that is about. As we get into the earth plane, it says get curious. Well, think about this. We've had our blinders on because we've been shedding this skin. And if you know a snake, its eyes get milky and it becomes blind. And it has to go by pure instincts during that survival time while that skin is being shed. And so when you get curious, it's because you've shed this skin and you've now moved into the in-between world. And you're in between because this is our material realm. This is our 5D. So this is where you're in between the worlds. This is where we need to explore and understand what it is about us. Like, think of this. It also appears as a mask. And then this is the eyes and the bridge of the nose and the little mouth. Interesting. I do see this moon up here that's there's new hidden information going to be coming out soon. And I feel it's going to come out to you by December 30th on this full moon. Let's go ahead and move into what our ancestors have to say. Yeah, right now it's really imperative. Don't lose your boundaries. It's extremely imperative. And what I mean by boundaries is So when we allow things to continue to happen and we just settle for it, it's sending a signal that that's okay to do that. And so it builds up a lot of deep feelings of resentment in us that we keep getting walked on. So we need to extremely stress and hold tight. We're on the front line here because remember, we kind of can't see right now, Leo. We're about to shed our skin. So our boundaries need to be really enforced to keep us protected while we're in this shedding of the skin. Water, which is our spiritual side, it's showing you right there. You can't get any more climatic than that, which is your North Node is saying soul work. And you see that bee, that is your hive. That is your spiritual soul crew or tribe. You know, they're your gang. They're your I call them my favorite peeps. They're my spiritual peeps. They're the ones that get me. I can really use them when I need to bounce things off. Sometimes it's my ancestors. But that spiritual work card, yeah, that's extremely important. I knew this was going to be a little bit heavier of a read, but you know, my job is to share the truth with you no matter. All right, my lovely Leos, you're doing really good. It's like you're birthing, okay? You're birthing that shedded skin. You got to get it off. And, you know, you got to soak to get it off. You got to soak in it. And it loosens that skin. Otherwise, you know, it's a struggle and it comes off tearing and peeling and it's just forever. But if you do it right, if you just soak in it, you surrender. Surrender into this and allow it to happen. Take your mask off. Fall in love with spirit and realize it's all about giving you that gift. Do you see that beautiful gift? Are you ready for your gift? There's going to be fireworks. And 38 is an 11. So this is a divinely guided message on 1111. Let's move along into the tarot. Are you ready? Illumination, which is Aquarius type energy. And look at you go. Look at you go. The Wheel of Fortune. This is something not only in your favor, but look, my lovely, you have a win-win outcome as is forecast. And then you've got this beautiful Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Something is going in your favor. Let's get some clarity on that. Oh, look at you. I love it, Leo. You are going with the flow, the ebb and flow. This is all about, Four of Swords is about resting, catching your breath, readjusting your thought process, surrendering to allow some healing to take place, not really stepping in to combat anybody, just a very peaceful time. And if you look, let's look up at that little window, shall we? All right. So what do you see? It's like someone's kneeling and the other person is blessing them. I feel this is a church or a humble place. Very beautiful. Let's go into your wisdom, Taurus. Now remember, you've got this full moon in Libra on the card. But here on the Wheel of Life, the 1111 Wheel of Life, I'm in the Libra position with wisdom. And I've got your 9 of Cups. You know what's coming. Something very big for you, Leo. Wow, I'm so excited. I can't wait to go through this entire spread. All right, get curious, right? Magic is happening, my loves, for you. Magic. You don't get movement and the Wheel of Fortune in this kind of alignment and in the position that it's in. It's your initial positions, which means this is moving from the 5D and it's being pushed right into your 3D. Let's get into your trial and error. You're making plans. There are plans. And it's falling in the love position, which is the Capricorn on the board. So loving the self is what comes to mind. And you've made a decision. I think you've made a decision to put yourself first. Trust. Ooh. Are you serious? You are indeed going to be rewarded for this. You, Leo, you are trusting this entrepreneurial, take charge, very passionate leadership. Queen of Wands, could be king, you know, because it's either. I do feel you are divinely guided. There is this little black kitten here that also shows that you're tapping into your previous lives, and it's giving you more or less like you're aligning with your life path very well. Very, very passionate here. Now, in your growth position, you're holding on. Okay, in this position, what is it that you're holding on to? Something you're holding on to is either stunting your growth or causing you to grow. Let's figure this out together. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, you need to release or holding on. You're holding on. You're not releasing. You're not to release. What is it you're holding on to, Leo? I'm trying to get it to enlarge. I want to see. Children. Okay, growth, children. All right, you are about family. This is about family. It wasn't coming to me, so I had to pause and be quiet. I apologize. All right, look at the bigger picture. You're worried about the children. All right, introspection, Sagittarius, justice. Beautiful, and it's in the upright. Let me tell you, introspection, that is absolutely what you're thinking. You are all about this Libra, this battle you're fighting, Leo, and you want a winning outcome. Look at the bigger picture. And what did I say? The key to move forward. What do you need? What do you need? You got everything you need. You've got everything. You have the key. You've got the key. That's what was being communicated. Let's go up here to dream. The Chariot. This is beautiful. This is all about goals. This is all about alignment. Is it illusion? Is it real? This is real. This is major arcana. This isn't an illusion. You know you're going to win. This is the divine saying you will win. It is your destiny to win. It is a win-win outcome, no matter what. And look at the bigger picture. All right, my lovely, here you go. Your experience has taught you about this in and out attitude. Yeah, there's something about it. You have the Knight of Wands, and now you have the Queen of Wands in trust. So I do feel that you really have a lot of experience with having to basically rely on yourself to get everything done. I feel like you've learned that you have to trust the divine, though. The divine won't let you down. The divine won't let you down. I want to just take a count here. Out of these three cards, you have two major arcana, which is absolutely beautiful. And this is in your 3D. So you have Justice and the Chariot. Very guaranteed outcome that you have it in your favor right there. Let alone, my lovely, you got this little win-win outcome forecast, which is incredible. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana right here. Just beautiful. All right, now this is real life. It sounds like we have company, so you probably, holidays, you're going to hear this. In cleansing. Oh my golly. That is the Ten of Cups. You're cleansing to make room for all the happiness. That's the key, is making room. Making room, cleaning house, within your spirit, your mind, and your body. Now, renewal, you are staying stuck just a little bit, and there's something you need to remove. You need to renew. But I think it's this battle and just getting your confidence up, because it's definitely yours. It's yours. Guaranteed. You have Justice and the Chariot. All right, let's look over here at Purity. Oh my gosh. The Lovers. The Lovers have individually they are being purified. That's beautiful. I feel like you've been in separation and you feel stuck. You want those 10 of Cups. That's what you're seeing. That's what you're focused on. Yeah. Right now it's being baked. I mean, the cake's in the oven, lovely. And it's being baked. You want this renewal badly, but you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. Well, let's get some clarifiers. Over here on the Justice card. Yeah. Yeah, you got it twice. You got introspect, you're holding on. And in growth, you're holding on. So it's family that you're holding on to, I understand. But it's time to no longer wait. That's why you have the Chariot in this position, because it's time to move on. It'll come to you if it's meant to. Yeah, you have the Page of Wands. I think actually it's the Knave of Wands. I feel it is about possibly youth is part of the reason. Immaturity. Sorry, I bumped the camera with my bracelet. Two of Wands. Yeah, your experience is that this person's so indecisive, always. They never really lock in. Like 1 minute they're good, the next minute they're shocking you because they're done. You're looking for the Emperor. You're wanting the Emperor to go with this Empress, because you are the Empress. And what does that Empress want? She wants the happy life with the kids, the 10 of Cups. You're like, I know all this. Queen of Wands is crossing the Two of Wands. Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands here in the trust and the renewal. Things are getting positioned. Impurity of Lovers. You will remain single for this time frame. And you are being protected. You will win. A win-win outcome is forecast. And there is movement. You don't see it. It's in the 5D. Keep your boundaries in place. Remember, look at the bigger picture, my love. Look at the full moon in Sagittarius. We'll come back at the beginning of January and look at this again. You know, I love you. I really do, Leos. I love you to the moon and back. Much love, much light. Namaste.